How to use the Pylon Manager on MGT Exile. To get access to the Pylon Manager, you have 3 different options. First, you pull an armed air vehicle from your virtual garage in your base. Second, you pull an armed air vehicle from your Lone Wolf garage at a Bandit or Con Air trader. Or third, you buy an airplane fresh at the trader, as you can see happening in the background at the Silicano Con Air trader. After you bought the plane, you're getting asked if you want to open the Pylon Manager. If you press no, the plane will stay in his standard configuration. So we press yes to get the Pylon Manager opened. Now we see the Pylon Manager opened and all the different windows and informations. On top you have the information display. It shows every info about the plane or the weapons you select for your loadout. The first row is the vehicle selection, where only your vehicle will show up anyways. In the second row you have all the pylons from the plane that can be configured. On every plane the pylons can be in different order. Here on the F-35 the pylons go from the right to the left, meaning Pylon 1 is the right wing tip, going to the left with Pylon 11 being the left wing tip. In comparison, here is the pylon list of the F-18 Black Wasp. The first 4 pylons are the wings, followed by the small weapon bays on the side of the airplane, and the center pylons being the weapon bays inside the body of the aircraft. The third row is the available weapons you can load on that pylon. If we click on an available weapon, we now see in the info display all details about it, for what purpose it's used, and other specifics like is it radar, IR, or camera guided. With a click on Pylon 2, we see that there is a completely different list of available weapons you can choose from. Not every pylon has every weapon available, so you have to scroll a bit around and try out, and with time you will know what you can load on which place on your preferred plane. Now let's go over the rest of the interface. In the next row, on the top, you see the amount a weapon has. There are some rocket pods who have 1, 2, or up to 20 rockets for one pylon to use, so you always see how many you are getting. With the click on Install Weapon, you set the chosen weapon for that pylon. Every pylon needs to be installed separately. By pilot control, you can switch if the pilot or co-pilot, if available, has control over that pylon. On the fully right, you can save your loadout as a preset to arm your jet faster. But note that this function does not work 100% correct on every jet. Also, the rearm button is not functional. Rearming is done over the vehicle service menu. So now let's see a practical usage with a loadout I used frequently to give my teammates air and ground support. For the wingtips, I choose AIM-9 heat-seeking rockets for close air targets. Against heavy armored vehicles, I load some scalpel rockets on the wing. With the roaming AI, we need a bit more anti-air weapons, so instead of a second pack of scalpels, we load a double AIM-120. Against light armored vehicles and infantry targets, I am using the Poniard camera-guided rockets on Pylon 2 and 3. The rest gets all filled up with AIM-120AA rockets, beside the middle pylon, which is for the onboard cannon. And there you have your full combat-ready plane, customized to your needs. But what if now you change your mind and rather would like to use some laser-guided bombs? No problem. Up to 5 minutes after you bought the plane, you can reopen the Pylon Manager over the scroll wheel menu. Now we select some laser-guided bombs to load on the airplane. Since the F-35 has no build and targeting laser, we also need to equip one over Pylon 5. If we now exit the Pylon Manager, we can switch between our available weapons and see that there is now the target laser showing up, with also the red dot showing on your radar screen when activating it. We hope that this tutorial helps you to understand the Pylon Manager better and make it easier to use it in-game. If you have more questions about this, or the servers in general, join on our Discord under discord.gg/mgt. We hope to see you soon. Beep boop.